So in the last video, I actually introduced myself, your tutor, and I introduced our company, AI Sciences. In this particular video, I'm going to talk about the focus of our course, basically mastering Python for beginners in data science. So let me explain what kind of areas in this particular course we are focusing the most. In fact, because this is a course for beginners, that's a beginner level course, we are not assuming the course taker to have any experience whatsoever about any computer programming language before, not even the problem solving paradigm that lies in computer science. So we will focus on problem solving for a bit, and we will actually start from the very beginning what problem solving is, particularly in computer science. For example, we will introduce the notion of algorithm, we will introduce the notion of flow chart, we will introduce the notion of step-by-step procedure, sequence, and all that stuff without actually mentioning anything about Python. That will be a general problem solving framework that will be briefly and completely explained. Briefly by mean we will not be giving a lot of examples, and completely means we will try to give as much insight as possible or required for this particular course. And with this particular focus, we will also show that actually the pseudocodes that sometimes is the language for writing algorithms or general solutions of the programs. I will also show you that how that pseudocode is closer to the actual Python code or syntax. So converting from that pseudocode to actual Python code will just be a silent move, and with a very few changes. So with this particular module, that's our focus. One focus is problem solving, and we will actually start from problem solving, and we will introduce everyone without having any programming knowledge, any computer knowledge, anything. Even if you don't know anything about computer programming language, we will start from the very beginning, and we will introduce you what do we mean by problem solving, and how we actually achieve the solution of the problem, how we actually write the solution, what are the steps involved, and then finally we will, once we have written a pseudocode or the general solution in any kind of language, maybe in plain English or stuff like so, then we will show how different programming languages can help on top of that to solve these kind of problems. So this module is one focus for beginners. But by the way, when I was studying in university, we were having a full course on this problem solving. I mean, before even the first programming language course, we were having a 6 months course on problem solving. The name for that course was Fundamentals of Algorithms. And believe me, that course gives us a lot of insight. And before actually diving into the first programming language, at that time we were working at C. The first programming language was C at that time in our university. This problem solving techniques that we learned from that course, they help us a lot, and switching from one language to another language actually was very, very easy, because the basic building blocks provided by the problem solving skills, they stay almost the same everywhere. So we will introduce, for example, what do we mean by problem solving, and we will progressively move and try to silently shift to Python syntax. By silently means there will be a few changes and you will be just in Python, real Python. Wow. The second focus of this particular course is mainly telling you why we are choosing Python. In fact, if you're going to solve any problem, whether you want to automate your business, some processes of your business, maybe you want to do certain predictions of whatever process in your business or academia or whatever your working notions are, the problems are there. Automation of problems might be required and will be required eventually. So the problem solving, so consider, for example, your business model has certain processes that needs to be automated. So that's, for example, a problem. To solve that problem, there are a lot of languages. C, C++, PHP, C Sharp, Perl, Java, I mean, a lot of them. Why Python? Well, I will show you why Python. Why Python is so important, particularly for data science problems. Well, then you may ask, okay, is Python the only language for data science? The answer is no. There are other languages as well, like R, Julia, Scala. There are other languages specifically for very good for data science. But Python, even then, still on the top. And the general nature of Python, I mean, the general purposeness of Python, you can do web development on it, you can do the embedded programming on it, you can do very good data science on it. And I mean, this Python has great features. And I will show the focus of this course. One focus is also to show you the importance of Python among the different programming languages that are available today. So that's another focus of this course. The third focus and the main core focus is to learn Python, obviously. Once we know what are the techniques to solve a problem, and once we know that the Python might be a very good language to go with, then what is Python? How to learn it? Well, the Python is the main core and main focus of this course. Obviously, we will start from the very beginning, very beginning, which means we will start from how to install Python. For example, we will start from there. And then we will see what are variables. I mean, very beginning. And then progressively we will be moving on and on to data structures, to complex structures. But that transition from 0 to onwards, that transition will be very smooth. I mean, whatever you know so far in the course, that will be helping you to gain more complex structures very easily, gaining the understanding of a lot of structures very easily. So in this Python, we will include all concepts of Python in general. And one more thing, after learning this Python, the way we organize this course, after learning this Python, you will be having understanding of other languages as well. I mean, the contents here are explained in so general way, although with the Python syntax, but the concepts are expressed in so general way. The problems that we pick to solve for practice are so generic that you will, after this particular Python course, you will be having understanding of programming languages in general, and switching from this language to any other language if you want. You should not want, by the way, but if you want to switch from Python to something else, I mean, that switch will be very easy after this course because of the generic nature of the course. Although I recommend don't switch from Python anywhere, because I have a lot of work in a lot of languages and now I am in Python, and Python is the best. So far, I don't know for the future, but I guess the trends say that it will stay in future the best language. I guess that, well, that's a prediction. Predictions mostly are made in data science. So data science is one other focus of this course. Actually, the whole course is organized in a way that it teaches you about Python, it teaches you problem solving, it teaches you something about overall programming languages and how computer can be used to achieve the solution of different problems, and using Python, of course. And then we will be introducing the data science packages that are available in Python, because they are really fast, really fundamental, very easy to use, and very powerful to handle large amount of data very quickly for data understanding, for visualization, for cleaning, processing, and a lot of stuff. So the focus of this course mainly is problem solving. Well, why Python? Why not some other language? And then particularly all the theory and all the code of Python, all means the structures that are available in Python, the flow, control flow, the variables, data structures including tuples, lists, dictionaries and sets and all that stuff, looping techniques, functions, modules, and whatnot. I mean, everything. And then we will be diving into data science packages, and we will be exploring data science packages more. Well, wow. So that looks like a great course. So what next? Is that it? No, there is a plus as well. What plus is? In the next video, I'm going to show you what is the main feature of our course. Although these are a lot of great features, but there are other features, kind of the features that actually makes this course much more desirable for beginners. So hope to see you in the next video with more features, or you can say the more and more focus. Hope to see you in the next video.